Oh, here we go.
Tits.
Hi everyone and welcome back to another SugarTits video. Now a few people on my last video accused me of being too crass, which I guess is the polite civil term for f***ed up. And to them I have to say, you must be new here. If you were hoping for boring political fluff pieces, then you've come to the wrong channel. And as for being too crass, you can either harden up or go suck a dick. Because this next topic is all about crass and sucking dicks. Or rather, taking dicks. Bloody hell, what am I doing with my life? Adult content creator. Content. Let's call it what it is. You're a dick taker creator. That's all it is. Adult content creator Lillian Phillips is blowing her previous record out of the water by claiming to sleep with 1,113 men in just 12 hours.
For those of you that have followed me for quite some time now will understand that I've been wanting to do a certain world record. Now I'm very happy to announce that yesterday I did just that. I did
1,113 men in 12 hours.
And she has not only blown her previous record out of the water, she has also beaten fellow content creator Bonny Blue, who in January of this year broke the world record of dick taking by sleeping with 1,057 men in 12 hours. That's 56 more dicks she took, 56 more loads. I mean, did they even get a chance to load? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. What I would like to know is what the fuck is wrong with bitches these days? Why are we out trying to dick each other for content on the internet? Since when did how many loads you can take in your clam become a thing to be so goddamn proud of? And where does it end? Where does it end? Are these chicks just gonna keep trying to out-dick each other for the world record? How many dicks can one take? Now I know all of you mathematicians out there are gonna try and out-geek each other and tell me in the comments, but please go ahead, this is some fascinating shit. How many dicks, potentially, can one clam take in 12 hours? Realistically, okay? I want realistic answers in the comments. Where does it end? Where do we see the tail end of the cock? At what dick number does it become impossible to break the record? Bloody hell, I feel like I'm breaking a record of how many times the word dick has been said in a video. Lillian Phillips took to her Instagram to share the good news with all her followers. For those of you who have followed me for quite some time, no, she's British, I think. For those of you who have followed me for quite some time now will understand that I've been wanting to do a certain world record. I think that accent's a bit too British posh for this gutter slut, but we'll go with it. I'm easy. I mean, not as easy as this bitch, but you know. Now I'm very happy to announce that yesterday I did just that. I did 1,113 men in 12 hours. And if that's not fucking disgusting enough, listen to this. Some of you will be surprised to find out that yes, I actually took no showers in between men. Not even a baby wipe shower. You nasty, skanky slut. Oh my god. Not even a wipe down. Not even a complimentary wiping of the last load on your mud cavern. That is fucked up. That's disgusting. I weep for humanity. I mean, what have we become as a species when you can't even wipe down the last load? Oh god. Here's Phillips the day after talking about her achy poon. Don't break my poon, my achy breaky poon.
Good morning. So today is the day after the 1,113 guys.
Yeah, that's right. Clean your skin. Clean that face, you dirty bitch. It's looking a little bit shiny, isn't it, everyone? You know what I mean.
I actually surprisingly feel pretty good. Like, I just kind of feel a little bit achy. But like, I guess at the end of the day, technically I did physical activity for 12 hours a day.
Oh please, you lay on your back and took over 1,000 dicks.
So I'm bound to just feel like I've had a good workout.
She just feels like she's had a good workout. A workout, everyone. Like this could be the next sport enlisted in the Olympic Games. Dick taking. Is that a summer or a winter sport? Who knows?
Down there feels good. I don't know. Made for this.
She's made for this. She was born for this. Her sole purpose in life to be put on this planet is to break the record in taking cock.
I actually booked in for a blowout.
She's booked for a blowout. No, that's not what you're all thinking. She's getting her hair done. Got to rinse out all that load.
I might also go to town and maybe do a bit of shopping.
Alright, I don't care about your fucking hair or your skin. This girl is vapid as shit. Literally, the rest of this post is her just talking about her hair, how she's got her hair done, doing her makeup and talking about her skincare routine. Who the hell watches this shit? You know, other than me. But this is research, okay? I'm doing research. It's research. Phillips initially tried her hand at the competitive sex trend in December 2024 when she slept with 100 men in one day. While reflecting on the experience afterward, Phillips became emotional and explained that it was more difficult than she thought it was going to be. Oh yes, it's a very emotional thing, isn't it? Oh, I just get choked up thinking about how hard it is to take dick in my vagina. It's not for the weak, she said. If I'm honest, it was hard. Come on. There is no way she is not intending these puns. I don't know if I'd recommend it. Yeah, maybe not. Just one in and one out. It feels intense. One in and one out. One in and one out. Ugh. I'd have to stop them early and you'd have to stand on business and say, I'm sorry, you gotta go. And the awkward interaction of you feeling pressure to satisfy them, or if you hadn't spent enough time with them, feeling like you didn't give them a good time because they only got 2 minutes. Oh, the trials and tribulations of your job. Feeling worried that you didn't give them more than 2 minutes, that you didn't satisfy them enough. And some of the comments left in her posts are wild. I mean, I can't even fucking believe it when I read them. They're all like, yes, queen. You do you. Feminine vagina power and all that bullshit. Listen to this. If this is what makes you genuinely happy, pop off, queen. But do know there is help available and someone to talk to if you ever need it. Take care of yourself and live the way you, not other you want. Yeah, great English there. That grammatical error itself just exemplifies your type of fan base. Dumb bitches. And I love how the post in the beginning is all like, yes, queen. But then she goes into, now remember, there is help for you out there if you need it. She's basically, probably without even knowing it, insinuating that you're a mental bitch. You're a mental bitch for wanting to take 1,000 cocks in 12 hours. You're nuts. You're a nutty slutty. I mean, the fact that any girls out there are looking at this bitch and saying, yes, queen, yes, slut pride, yeah, body empowerment, take 1,000 dicks is mind-blowing to me and terrifying to anyone who has a daughter out there. So Phillips has taken the record from Bonny Blue. You all know Bonny Blue. Remember this bitch?
I'm obsessed with 18-year-olds fucking them, draining the virginities.
Yeah, what a delightful piece of work she is. Bonny Blue herself being involved in a scandal with her banning from Honely Flange or declaring that her next stunt would be a no-holes-barred petting zoo where the men would come in and pet her and do other things to her. The declaration caused outrage, and claims were made that the theme of consent were being made a mockery of, and that this whole thing was problematic, saw her ejected from the site. One can only wonder how she feels about having her dick-taking record taken away from her. In fact, it seems things aren't going all too great for Bonny Blue at the moment. It seems that she can't find 2 slutty friends to rub together. Lillian Phillips won't even acknowledge that she knows the bitch, despite having taken part in a gangbang with her.
I was like, hey, come along. She'd not done gangbangs before. And, you know, afterwards I did podcasts, I spoke about freshers, like, oh, me and Lily did it together. We did.
Yep.
And Bonny have got countless guys lined up, ready to us.
She straight away was like, oh, I don't know who Bonny is. Yeah, I think I know her. And I was like, okay, well, that's weird because we've just done a gangbang together. I organised it, I paid for the shoot, I promoted it on my social media, I marketed it all.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Ah yes, friends. What are friends for if not to take part in multiple dickings together? And then there's Annie Knight.
I just took 2 guys at once and holy fuck, she is sore.
Annie Knight, an Australian fellow content dick-taker creator, has declared that she and Bonny Blue are no longer friends. Bonny Blue, Annie Knight, Lily Phillips. Fucking dick-taking sluts are multiplying, Jesus. It's like slutty whorish cockroaches. They were once sex worker besties, but Annie Knight says her former co-star has gone too far, warning Bonny Blue's ship is going down. Annie Knight has sensationally ended her friendship with Bonny Blue over her most recent sex stunt, just 8 months after the pair were kicked out of Fiji for filming their controversial schoolie stunt together. Oh yeah, that was where they tried to gather as many barely legal as possible boys to boink them.
Oh, how many shoes are you guys counting? Wait. Whoa, these are all the guys. There's more in there as well.
Annie said their friendship turned sour after Blue announced the horrifying sex event that got her kicked off Honely Flange. Shortly after, Blue went on a rampage claiming Honely Flange took unprecedented action to punish her for making content while multiple other creators are mimicking my entire marketing techniques and events.
They don't have brains, that's the issue. They can't think of their own ideas. Everyone has to leech onto me. You'll find, for example, I said multiple other creators do what I do, but they don't get banned. because they don't have enough brain cells to promote themselves like I do.
The only difference is I don't cry and I don't vlog hospital journeys. I just keep smiling, she fumed, referring to Annie Knight's recent hospitalization for an endometriosis flare-up. Endometriosis flare-up? Really? Was it? Or was it just that your battered up pussy had taken too many dicks? Annie Knight was hospitalized after a sex stunt with 583 men in just 6 hours. She ended up in hospital suffering excessive bleeding and severe pelvic pain. She said, "I got my period the day before the big challenge." What? Wow, she's dedicated, isn't she? Rain, hail, or shine, or blood. Nothing will stop this dick-taking show from going on. I am a professional, but I have an IUD fitted, so the bleeding was very light. Jesus, that should be a disclaimer. All those dudes should know what they're in for. That they're about to hop on the elevator from The Shining. After the challenge, I felt fine, but a couple of days later, I started getting really bad cramping and my period was becoming very heavy. I started to become concerned that something else was going on, so I went to the hospital to be safe. Nurses were concerned I'd ruptured something or had caused damage to my body. I was sent home and told to rest and try not to stress and to try and not fuck so many dicks. No, I put that last bit in there, but yeah, come on, seriously, guys. The doctors probably did say that. After Bonny Blue laid that bitch slap down on Annie Knight, Annie said it was a stab in the back, which led her to reassess her friendship with the increasingly controversial porn star, resulting in her deciding to cut Blue out of her life for good. Well, it seems that these hoes aren't as accomplished at keeping friends as they are at attracting dicks. And what's even more baffling to me is that they attract boyfriends. Annie Knight, the Australian dick taker, was recently asked how her boyfriend felt about the dick-taking stunts. She said he was incredibly supportive, and that moments before she was due to take those copious amounts of dicks, her boyfriend texted her saying, "Make us proud. Have fun. Take care." I mean, what the hell is wrong with you? Have you no sense of pride, man? Do you honestly not care that when you dip into your girlfriend's honey pot, you know that there have been thousands of others who have dipped in there themselves? Absolutely bizarre. Well, that's all for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to check me out on Rumble, BitChute, or X, and I'll catch you in the next video. Tits out, everyone.